Hey guys, welcome to the full moon in Scorpio. My name is Johanna. Welcome to the channel. We are going to get a general reading for the full moon in Scorpio happening today as I'm recording this, the 23rd of April. We're going to kind of see what comes up in the cards. For those of you who don't know, have started a membership. So it is called the Soulful Circle. And it's $11 a month, and we get weekly readings of the energy as well as monthly readings. There's a community there, so you can ask questions about your journey and what's kind of going on for you. Not necessarily to be tarot specific in the answer, but just for guidance and support along your path so that you can grow and evolve and get through the challenges that you're going through. And as well, there's different little sections of book recommendations, and I plan on kind of adding little stuff as we kind of go along, but right now it's just book recommendations, which I love books. So it'll be books on how to read tarot, just spirituality, that sort of thing as well. So if you guys want to check that out, the link for that is down below. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We actually do go live today. The weekly readings are going to be on Tuesdays. For the Soulful Circle. So if you want to catch that today, it's at 4 p.m. Eastern. If not, the replays are in there as well. So, again, link is down below. So let's kind of see what's been going on or what's going on for this full moon. How have you guys been feeling? Because I feel like I definitely, in my personal life, in my life, that eclipse, that Aries one was just what the fuck is going on? It was just a lot of things happening. I definitely had things surface in my life that I was not even really expecting. Plus the Mercury retrograde, I think, added into that too. There was just a lot going on in Aries. And so it was feeling a little bit chaotic. How are you feeling now? I feel like I've been really reflective lately, with this full moon. And I mean, obviously it's going to be hitting different parts of our charts depending on who we are. But it's definitely a heavy energy. I feel like this Scorpio full moon has really been asking us to look at what are the things we need to let go of what are the things that are not serving us. And I feel like this has definitely been coming up in my life in just different avenues and different ways. But it's where's our... for me, a lot of it's coming up in my habits. So it's what are the things that I'm doing that are maybe not supporting me and where I want to go. What are the shadow aspects that are really kind of holding me back? And so, that could be limiting beliefs. It could be habits. It could be just patterns you find yourself falling into. So yeah, what are those things? So let's see what the cards have to say. We are going to use the Moonology messages from Yasmin Boland to start here. I think this is one of her newer decks. Look at that. We have Moonset with releasing. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Moonset with releasing. Sorry, I'm not showing you my cards today. I just figured I'd come on here with my face and just kind of show you the cards. So Moonset with releasing. This reminds me too, the moonset is giving me setting intentions. So setting intentions around what you're releasing. I think too, it's being aware that this can be a process, right? So we can, over even the next month till the next full moon, you could be setting intentions of things you're releasing and letting go. Let's get some more here from this deck for the Scorpio full moon. We also have Face Your Fears, which says Cold Moon. And we have Moonstone with Slow It Down. Okay, so yeah, some of you are literally releasing fears. I just feel this is again, just the shadow aspects, right? I feel some of you may feel very like tired, or you might feel with this like moonstone, slow it down, you might feel very tired, or you might feel very just not wanting to do a whole lot, like just wanting to actually literally just slow down and just take a break and take a pause. Even if you're not necessarily tired, you might just be feeling like you want a break, or maybe you need a break. So yeah, I feel like a question is like, what are your fears? What are things that you're worried about right now? And then how can we release those things in a healthy manner, and how can we process those things, right? So definitely, I feel like obviously it's a full moon, so there's definitely lots of like purging and that sort of thing. It's interesting, at the bottom of the deck we have celebration with moon dance. And then we have change your tune here. So I feel like your vibration's going to change. I feel like you're going to feel a lot better after, you know, slowing down, allowing yourself space and time, like especially if you're feeling very kind of overwhelmed, or there's just a lot emotionally going on for you at this time. Like just allow yourself that grace and that compassion to just, right, slow things down in that sense. Let's see, this is the Oracle of the Universe by Stacey DeMarco. I might read from the book. We'll see what pops out. Okay, what's going on here with this Scorpio full moon? What do we need to know? We have creation with eagle, number 33. We have healing. Okay. That's lots. Okay. So we have creation, we have healing, like I said. We also have protection that has popped out here, and strength. And then we also have consistency and fear. So again, fear is coming up. So again, shadow aspects, right? With Scorpio, that makes sense. Going into the depth of things. Some of you, again, consistency is making me think of habits. So it's like you could be trying to create new habits with this creation and healing, or just improve an aspect of your life where you're like, I want things to be better. I want, you know, obviously, you know, usually for me, tarot was always a thing when I started watching it, and then I obviously then created my channel. But when I started watching it, it was very much about how can I grow and improve, and how can I mean, yeah, I started watching it with like relationships. I think everybody kind of does, but it slowly morphed into that, and it also helped me shift my relationships, right? Because I realized what was not working through those messages and through my own intuitive interpretation of those things, right? And so I feel like you do have the strength that you need with regards to where you're trying to go, but it is also going to take courage. It's going to take willpower even to just kind of like get yourself to that next level. Like you have to choose differently. And it's interesting because we have consequences here at the bottom of the deck. So it's like, what are you choosing? And then what's the result of that? But I do feel like there is some sort of fear here that's maybe an underlying reason or an underlying emotion as to why you like do these habits or have these habits, right? Why are you consistent in your maybe negative habits that are still serving you in some sort of way, right? They're giving you some sort of emotional connection or just like support, right? But it's just not maybe the habit that you want to have, or a habit that instills healthy results, I guess, in that way. So I feel like there's this sense of you definitely looking at releasing just what's not working anymore. You may have to like slow down in order to see this, to reflect on this, especially with the fear piece. I feel like you could have to kind of like slow down. So maybe it's like journaling, meditating, going out for a walk, just being in nature, something to kind of just like be in your thoughts and just have that ability to reflect. Journaling is always really good for that. I've been really being called to that, and I not normally. a journaler. I've always wanted to be, but I feel like now it's just kind of starting for me. But yeah, there's an aspect of you're just worried maybe about like what's going to happen or what's going to come at you. Or again, there's this sense of, if it's habitual things that you're looking at changing, there's this aspect of what is the deeper rooted fear? What is the deeper rooted emotion around why you do what you do? And is there fear that's like a limiting belief that's keeping you and holding you back, right? Because I see you're capable of the change, but you just have to make the decision. You just have to make the decision. Let's get a couple tarot cards. We have the Page of Wands, which has come out. Okay, so what else do we need to know for this Scorpio full moon? Okay, we have the Tower, which is Scorpio energy, because it's Mars energy. We have the Four of Cups, and we have the Magician. Yeah, I do feel like this Four of Cups is like you're kind of evaluating things, like you're just like, like, is this it? Is this really what I want to be creating? Like, you might be unfulfilled. You might not be feeling like it's exactly where you want things to be. You want to see growth and expansion, and emotionally, especially with this full moon, emotionally you'll be feeling like, meh, like I don't really like this, where this is at. I do feel like with the Tower, obviously there is some sort of shakeup here, but this also could just be like an awakening, like having a realization, an epiphany almost, where you shift things. And you're really destructing, like it's got that, again, that Scorpio, Pluto, Mars energy, where it's just like, I'm just gonna, let this all crash and burn kind of thing, so that I can start new here. I want to go on an adventure. Some of you, like, you've got new ideas, you've got new energy, you've got new excitement, and you want to really go explore somewhere in your life. And so it's almost like in order to make that happen, you have to let these things go. We also have the Eight of Wands, we have the Six of Swords, and we have the Knight of Swords that just popped out. So there's a lot of quick moving energy here, especially with the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. And there's movement. All of these cards are movement. Some of you are transitioning. You could be communicating, or just all of a sudden like making a quick change where you're just like, I'm just gonna move. I'm just gonna move forward with this. I'm gonna move past this. And Six of Swords is a card of overcoming conflict and moving away from kind of the stress and just the conflict of the struggle, right? Moving to calmer shores is literally like the Six of Swords, right? So there's this aspect of like quick change. I mean, the Tower, the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, there's quick change here for sure. There's communication as well around this, or just even your own like thoughts, excitement, right? Like this energy almost, whether that's through verbal communication, but it also could be like energetic communication or physical communication, right? Like just the way that we're being, right? And it's like there's kind of this aspect of like, go, move, like let's go, let's move, let's go for it. So there could be this like bold energy. I almost want to say that this comes up like a little bit after. There's almost like this underlying sense of like frustration as well, like I just want things to change, I just want things to move. So I would say just be cautious of that and just making sure that you're taking actions from the right place. We do have the intuition, the High Priestess here at the bottom of the deck, as well as the Empress and the Eight of Cups. So it's almost like, and then the Knight of Cups, and then the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like, that there's this more expansive path that you're meant to be moving down. It's like you're trusting your intuition with this growth and this expansion. And we are in Taurus season now, which the Empress would be Taurus energy, as well as Libra, but definitely Taurus. And so it's like okay, now I got to plant the seeds. Now I got to move, right? I got to take action on things. And in order to do that, I have to let go of these like limiting beliefs, these poor habits, like whatever's standing in the way of you being able to be successful. And so I feel like there's probably something specific that's coming in for you. There could be ideas that you have and like you want to really kind of take off with it. And so it's like, again, you have to like let the rest of whatever you had in place before kind of crumble that wasn't serving you so that you can move forward, right? And once you do that, once you release these things, you're going to almost feel like this momentum. So I feel like after the full moon, we're really going to start to pick up on this like momentum. I mean, Mercury is now also out of retrograde. So there's just going to be this movement forward a little bit with that too. Communication might get a little better as well, or technology, right? All those types of like mercurial things. But this has been a strong, like reflective time for everyone. So that is pretty much what I have for the full moon here. Again, if you guys want to join us for the Soulful Circle, again, it's live today at 4 p.m. Eastern time. So the link to join and to sign up for the Soulful Circle is down below. But yeah, otherwise, I will see you guys in the next reading and the next maybe podcast episode. Okay, bye.